Hey y'all, okay. Welcome into Life is a Gamble. And what a gamble we are taking. Because full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing and if this is even going to work, but at least I can say I tried this. So we all know about DoorDash. I know I use it. I don't know how many other people use it, but I've been down after my accident. I used them a lot. And so DoorDash is like one of those things that it's convenient for a lot of people. Well, first of all, I want to get a sense of what's going on out in the world and what people are doing. And this is a good side gig for a lot of people. Now, full disclosure, I live in a area that does not have a lot of individuals, so I have to travel a little bit to make this happen, but I'm gonna put in my full effort, y'all, to make this happen. I'm really gonna try. So right now it's 4:30 a.m. California time. I don't even know why I said that, because it's 4:30 a.m. Nevada time too, so I don't know why I even said that. It's too early. That's what it is. But I don't know what time or what area is good for me to try. So it's June 30th. It's the last day of June in 2025. And this is my first video as a dasher, y'all. Yep, I am a gambler, a dasher, a stay-at-home wife, a mom, a grandma. Y'all know the whole, if you've been following me on Slot Sister, you know all about me. So what we're gonna do, let me just make sure I don't get like T-boned again. Jesus, actually my accident was a head-on, but we're gonna make sure that we don't get T-boned, head-on, nothing, and nothing's gonna happen while I'm on this road. What we're gonna do is I'm attempting, and Hubs is like totally into it, because he's like, wait, I'll have to shell you out $500. I don't know, Hubs. I don't know yet. Let's talk about it. But today is the first day that I am going to attempt to use my new DoorDash account. I'm a new dasher, to see if I can earn my gambling budget dashing. Now, I had to do it around my regular days. So my days are like Mondays really slow. So Mondays are a good day for me to try this experiment. I'm going to call it an experiment, y'all. I'm going to say that I'm like, a whole scientific experiment right now, because will this work? I don't know. But here we go. So it's 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. Let me say it that way. Pacific time. I'm driving down to the Barstow area because once again, I live in an area that does not have a lot of people. So I'm thinking, because our community is super small, that the orders are going to come in like very few and far between. So Barstow is a much bigger area. It's closer to where I am. It's a much bigger area, and I don't want to hit up Nevada yet. I don't want to hit up like the Henderson, Las Vegas, Summerlin area just yet. Let's play this out. Let's kind of get our little thing going and let me get a feel for it. That's what I want to say. Let me get a feel for what the heck I'm doing. So, okay, so we're driving down. So that's about a 45-minute drive just to get to an area. Now, I scheduled my shift ahead of time, and DoorDash was nice enough to say, okay, girl, you scheduled your shift. It starts in 30 minutes. So I knew I needed to get up, I needed to get out, I needed to go. Here comes the drive, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm so glad you're here with me to experience this, to try this out. Whew, I don't know. It's exciting because it's new and it's something that I don't know what the results can be. I'm hoping for like super positive results. Like I'm hoping for like $1,000 week. But in full disclosure again, I've been doing some research and I've been listening so there's like DoorDash groups. There are groups of people that dash for a living. Like there's people that do it like part-time, they do it full-time. They're in a group and it's on Facebook. You guys have to find it. I'll try to link it up. But in that group, you get to hear a lot of personal, hands-on, one-on-one experiences from a lot of dashers. And a lot of them are saying it's hard. It is hard to get like $200-300 in a day. So I don't know what a 4-hour shift will look like, but I want to start off slow, because if I overwhelm myself, I will get overwhelmed and just quit. But I don't want to quit just yet, because this is a blessing. After my accident, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to drive again. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So this is actually a blessing to be able to even do this, and to be able to drive and be a dasher. It's all a blessing. So I'm not going to take that blessing for granted, y'all. But let me tell you, I don't know if this is going to actually work for my personal gambling budget, but we're going to try it. And we're going to try to get some big wins off of what we earned. Oh boy, that was bumpy. All right, so we got this. So y'all ride along with me and pray with me as we try to dash for our gambling budget. Let's get this going, y'all. All right, y'all, so I have turned this around just so you can see, just in my small moment of driving down to the Barstow area, I have probably murdered about 7 families of bugs. This is crazy. So I tried to swipe them off, but it's not working. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to gas up. And when I gas up, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to put like $20 in, because I'm trying to budget this out. Remember, when these people dash, when I dash, I have to take into account the expenses in order to get the dashes done. So I want to make sure that I do this right and I do it correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to budget $20. That is my $20 expense to dash for the day. And then we'll see from the $20 what of that $20 in gas remains in my vehicle once I complete the shift, and how much I made. We're gonna net this out, and we're gonna see if this actually can work for me to dash for my gambling budget. So when I go to gas up, I'll clear off my windshield, because I took out, like, these bugs. I don't know if they were attacking me or I was attacking them. I'm not too sure anymore which way it goes. But what I will do is I am going to clear off the windows, put $20 of gas in my vehicle, and I'll clock my mileage right when I get to the gas station, and then when I get done with the shift. Y'all, dash with me. Let's see if this works. Life is a serious gamble, and I'm taking a gamble trying to see that this works, or maybe it won't, but I'm thinking it will. I'm positive that it will work to generate my gambling budget. Let's get it going, y'all.
Keep left toward Las Vegas.
All right, y'all, so we got our first order before I could even get to the gas. So it's rerouting me back up to where I kind of came from for this first order. But let's go ahead and do the first order, because I had no idea it was gonna come in this quickly. I thought I had time to gas up, but I guess not. So let's take a look at the details on this order. So this order is $7.25. That's the offer. It's from Carl's Jr. on Main Street in Barstow, which is where I was going to stop anyways, because that's kind of like a tourist area. There's a lot of hotels in that area. When you're traveling, if you're traveling by road and you're on the 15 freeway, a lot of people stop at what they call the Barstow train, which is on Main Street. So I was going this direction anyway, so it kind of worked out for me. And let's see, what else did they tell me on this offer? So yeah, so the pickups from Carl's Jr., it looks like the total round trip on this order, I think that's what this means, is like 4 miles. So for $7.25, we're gonna go 4 miles. We're gonna pick up at Carl's Jr. It's our very first order. Let's do this. All right, y'all, so directly ahead is what we call the Barstow train station. It actually was just a simulation of a train at one point, and then they built a building behind it. Now they've kind of spruced it up. It's a little more modernized because the McDonald's has come in and they kind of modernized the McDonald's. But this corridor here is a really popular corridor for traveling between the California, Vegas locations. So it's a popular area. It's got a lot of restaurants on this street. Yeah, so this is a really good area, I think, to dash. And once again, we're dashing out here in Barstow because of the nostalgia, because of the tourism and the amount of people that would be here. So I decided before picking up this order from Carl's Jr. that I'm actually going to gas up, just because I want to gauge like what it's going to overall cost to dash. So we're gonna go ahead and gas up. We're pulling in now. Let's gas up and I'll see you at our first order, Carl's Jr. All right, y'all, so we are back. We're pulling out of the gas station. I have put exactly $20 into the tank at this particular location. That gave us 120 miles. So we have 120 miles to play with today as we dash. And we're now heading over to the Carl's Jr. to pick up our very first dash of the day. This is exciting, you guys. $7.25. That's not actually too bad, I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't know what a good offer is, but it looks like they send you offers. They call it offers, but you're penalized if you don't take them because there's percentages. So you have like an acceptance rate, and you also have like a completion rate, and then there's a rating, I guess, from the customer. So like if you get an offer and you don't take it, then your acceptance rate will go down. So it's kind of not really an offer. It's like a, you better do this order or nothing else. So let's see how this works. I think $7.25 is a good offer, but I'm not 100% sure, but we will find out because we're just getting here to Carl's Jr. It's 5 a.m. So I don't know if I have to go through the drive-thru or if the front is open. So we're gonna try the drive-thru first, and then we'll see if this early in the morning and if you have to walk in or if you drive through it. We are learning together, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me and doing this dash for my gambling budget with me. Let's see, let's pick up, one moment, you guys.
Good morning, welcome to Carl's Jr. What can I get started for you?
Hi, I have a DoorDash pickup.
Okay, go ahead, pull to the window.
Thank you. All right, you guys, so they didn't really ask for the name. I'm assuming there's not many that come through. Let's see how this goes. Joe Sean A. Thank you. I have a question. This is my first dash. What time do we start walking in? So what time do you open like the front door, or we have to walk in to get it?
We just opened at 5.
Oh, okay. So you open at 5, so I can walk in to get the order?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. Okay, so let's continue with oh, it says take a picture with the receipt. Okay, one moment, you guys. All right, so we're gonna take a picture with the receipt, I guess, to show that we picked it up. I'm assuming that's what that's for. All right, so we're gonna confirm, and it's going to route us. All right, here we go. We are heading to Joe Sean. All right, so Carl's Jr. opens at 5, and it's like now 5:15. So I guess next time I'll try to walk in and get this order, and we can go from there. This is a little exciting. All right, so I'm going to complete these orders because I don't want to show the recipients. I don't want to show the addresses to the recipients. So I'll complete these orders. I'll jump back in, share with you how the experience is going, and we'll keep this going, y'all. We are dashing for the gambling budget. You guys, we just finished that first delivery. It wasn't that bad. And on the app, on the DoorDash app, it had something where it wanted me to hand deliver it and get a code from the customer. So that was pretty cool to make sure I'm delivering it to the right person. So now that I've delivered that, it is sending me suggestions on where to land. I don't know if it's because there's an order waiting there or if it's just like one of their most popular spots at the time, but it's sending me to McDonald's off of Main Street, which is by the Barstow station. So we're gonna go back that direction and let's see. So our first order, $7.25, which is pretty cool. And I'll show this full blast when I end the day, my shift and everything. But the customer tipped, which is really good, because as I was on the Facebook group chats, the non-tipping comments and the non-tipping like posts were really crazy. Like they were having people like shop for 50 items and it would take them like an hour to shop for it plus deliver it. And the customer was like not even tipping. So that's kind of insane for me. You know, I don't want to have an opinion on the tipping or not tipping, but my thing is appreciation for the dashers, because if the dashers don't get paid enough and they stop dashing per se, that doesn't help anybody. So like you want to appreciate and keep the dashers on the platform for the convenience. Who knows the reason why someone would have somebody do like, you know, shopping like that and go through all of that to deliver it and not tip. That's their personal reason. I try not to, you know, comment on that because you never know what any one person is going through. But ideally, it would be good that, you know, the dashers get tipped and appreciated for their efforts, at least. At least. Because I don't know if Dash or DoorDash actually can compensate for all of the gas, mileage, you know, like the wear and tear on the car, plus your personal time. I honestly don't know if it's possible to compensate for all of that, but at least to know that if you're adding the convenience to the customers of bringing the food to them, that they're at least courteous enough to tip on that and to acknowledge, you know, that you're doing this convenience for them. So that's my take on that. Anyways, this is not that channel. So this channel is all about life itself. Life is such a gamble, and being a gambler. So being a gambler is expensive. Hubs does a very great job at being a provider and offering the provisions for me to gamble. But we're going to help out a little bit, and we're going to dash for our gambling budget. And I just appreciate you guys being here on Life is a Gamble and doing this venture with me. All right. It didn't take that long to get to this place. So the delivery was really only 3 miles from the pickup, which is really, really cool. So we're back in our area. This is Main Street. This is the main corridor of Barstow. And I actually appreciate Main Street because everything, all the food, all the lodging, everything is all like kind of right here. As you can see, we have our McDonald's off to the right side. I was just saying that they kind of modernized that. But they added it to the Barstow station, so that's really cool that they did that. We're gonna actually turn in and we'll see if we get an order from the McDonald's and see if we can't get a quick peek at the inside of the McDonald's, y'all. All right, y'all, we are, oh, this is hard. This is not easy. I'm glad I got to experience this because this isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Not at all. So we are like 5 orders in. 5 orders, which is good because that was my goal. That was my quota. And we're 5 orders into dashing. This experience has been more of a waiting game. I've been able to like push out emails and stuff like that. It's more of a waiting game than it is anything else. Oh my gosh, though. 4 hours in and I'm tired already. Which is crazy. All right, so this is the results of all of the effort and everything. Here are the results. Here are the orders. Here are the totals. I'm only for the first week we're doing this. We are dashing for my gambling budget. I am only taking this budget with me. I'm only taking this budget right here with me to the casino, and we are totally going to try to flip this. We're definitely going to have fun doing it because that was hard work. That was 4 hours of hard work. Shout out to the dashers that do this like full time. So I am definitely going to keep this to a Monday stream. Let's see what happens. So there'll be a video upload on Sunday. Let's see what happens from this hard-earned total right here. This hard-earned total right here. Let's see what happens, and we will win, hopefully, at the casino with that amount. Let's go. This is fun. It's fun. It's hard work, but it's definitely fun. I'm so glad you're in with me. Life is a gamble. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your follows. Sorry, something was running at me and I didn't know what it was. Thank you so much for your follows, and thank you so much for engaging on these videos. Leave a comment. Is this worth it? Is it worth it? Let's see. I really won't know if it's worth it until Sunday when we actually play this amount into the casinos. Here we go. We are dashing for our casino budget. I'll see you on the next video.